Hey, we're live. How is everybody doing today? Welcome to Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live, Jokers on Duty 2020, guys. And hopefully everybody's having a great day this morning. That kind of thing. Just setting up. And let's see if we get any followers today. We're going to try this again today and make sure I don't have any complications or technical complications. So we're going to go. I'm live on YouTube. And I will be, 2 seconds, I'll be live on Facebook Live. Pretty soon I'll be live on one of my old Facebook platforms as well. So do watch for that. So just shortly, I'm going to bring some people on in here. Again, during the day it's too hot to run the coffee club hour, but we will at night. And that's so we can see how everybody's keeping and that kind of stuff. We got Shane, we got Marianne. We got Josh, we got Peter, Sonia, we got Teresa, Cody, Rebecca, Becky. Going down the list, John Hebert. Paul Looser. Neil. Caitlin. Let people kind of mosey on in on their own here today a bit. Got Diane. Tess with Nick. We got Robert. Stephanie. Oh, we got Tony. Caitlin. Joey. Ashley. Brian Farrell. Caitlin. Going down the list here too as well. Let's see who all I have. I think I got a few so far. And I am actually going to open my fridge here. Actually, I want to get that on as well. It's smelling nice in here. So I'm back. So just finishing up some of my Celtic Gypsy Warriors live props so you guys can see. There's my name tag right there. It's just gotta finishing it up. And technically this way, I like it this way because this way it gets the stickers to actually stay. Totally. Stay on. It's an old name tag, by the way, guys. Totally. This is my helmet. Also, I'm going to show you guys that too as well. I kind of set it out here to dry because of the markings on it. Ow! So again, Celtic Gypsy Warriors live helmet, guys. It's got my Canadian flag underneath. Get ready for on live stream Canada Day, guys. Since there's no big park festivities this year. So again, here it's got all my TV shows that I go on live. It's got Bigo Live right there, and up here it's got TikTok, and it says Jokers on Duty, and it says on the side Facebook Live TV. Down on the side here it says 2020. A little happy face there, a couple stickers of stars. And then right there, it's a CGWL, JOD, TikTok, a couple stars, kind of Toronto Raptors. A little happy face. Again, on the side, it says 20. Guys, you can see it says 2020. And if we turn it around to the back, see on this side, guys, it says YouTube Live. So everything that I air on here, I gotta fix a lot of those little peekaboo yellow pieces. And then here it is, got my camp nickname on the side, Gypsy Rover, kind of squeezed in there. And then at the back it says, right at the back it says Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live. Kind of putting some ideas to it. Again, I'm going to fix up some of those little yellow patches. Not bad. Not bad for a hippie helmet. Probably gonna actually. I think I'm gonna actually kind of put a peace sign right here. So guys, tonight I'm gonna put a peace sign right there. Draw a peace sign right there. And so this is gonna be kind of cool. And on the back, right there, so you guys can see, it says my name right there. Right there and squished in, it says Timothy S. Plain, which is right there in tiny little writing at the back there, right across the bottom. So you'd be surprised what you guys can do with an old construction helmet. Kind of being creative. So also, guys, so it has all the advertisements to all the apps you can follow me on, guys. Everything from Facebook to YouTube Live to TikTok. We're Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live, Jokers on Duty 2020. YouTube Live, TikTok, Facebook Live, Bigo Live. Everything's on there. So I want to show you how I put that together, how that is coming together. And we'll just kind of get that get that happy. Oh, I don't want to cover my name up either. No, what do I do? You want to cover up that star as possible, that little happy star. And make sure that that is sticking quite well as well. May get one for the end there to get the end to stay. Totally. So you guys can see that. See how that end is. So I'm gonna get kind of get that end on there to stay there. Not a problem. A little patch will do it. Totally. We don't want to go too far across. Definitely. So basically, that's how you can set up for your own live TV shows, guys. Your live online at stay at home. What do you call live TV channels, Facebook Live, Vigo, whatever you're on, live social media. And YouTube Live better though, guys. If you guys are running church services, let you guys know it's easier to run them on YouTube Live, because at least with YouTube Live you can have your music. Facebook Live gets very finicky. Facebook does. They're too anti-music. If anything, they're gonna kick you. With YouTube, platforms like YouTube or whatever, the other platforms like I'm on, like YouTube or whatever. Now TikTok is no good for church services either, because TikTok is only like 60 seconds unless you're going live like this vile on TikTok. Um, but yeah, technically we're gonna try that on, see how that is. That is fitting. Put my Coke there. So again, you can take an old, kind of an old name tag, kind of putting stuff together. I like putting stuff together. It gives me kind of a hobby, um, and like I said, they're on live. What do you call on live? There's my CGW Live, and that kind of stuff. Tilt down a bit. There we go. So we get everything in, and again, it's still adding to the wall. Kind of adding some decorations here, to make things look nice. Again, we have Jessica. I follow her lives too. They're awesome. I like how she advertises essential oils. Totally. Dylan Anthony. We got Jeff Henry. No, not Jeff Henry. Jeffrey Hamlet. Going down the list, the people who may be still up. Eric. But I don't want to send myself anything. And Crystal Davis. Sheila Mero. I can't pronounce that name. We've got Caitlin Johnson, Lynn Logan, Carrie White of Guelph. I know there's also there's a lot of people that I do know that do not go by their real names on Facebook. They do it for security purpose. But you really, when you apply for Facebook and YouTube, you're supposed to really register your real name. Even on Beagle, starting to do that now. They're starting to hound people for putting nicknames on. That's why I had to change my Beagle name to my real name registration, because you have to go by your real name on Beagle. Now you can't go by fake names. It's considered a fake account, and you can lose it. They're getting very sticky, very sticky. In a way, it's a good thing, really. So that way, people can really know who people are, get to know who people really are, and that kind of stuff like that. We get Chucky, Corey. Some night I'll probably sit back and watch all the Sleepy Hollows too. Awesome. I love that series. Anybody ever seen the Sleepy Hollow TV series? And that, Just let you guys know that since 2012, I live in I moved to Wyerton here, um, on the South Bruce Peninsula, and that kind of thing. I've been living here for years. I've developed a life here. I haven't been in Peterborough for years. I developed a life here. That kind of thing. Got my own apartment here. So again, just having a bit of a bottle of regular Coke, really. Um, Now, some of the restricted the actual lot. Now, just so it's ease people's mind here, other social media sites like the 18 plus. So I'm not talking about Beagle, but the other ones are claiming they're getting messages from me. They're not getting messages from me. It's a possibility somebody's probably swiped probably some of my accounts and been using my account emails um, to access those sites, um, and that's how probably how my information is showing up there if it is. Um, just let you guys know, it's not directly me. Like I said, like I strictly only do YouTube Live and Facebook Live and TikTok. That's all I do. Um, so, like I said, it is. Because I know I've been deleting strange emails I've been getting. I know I've been getting strange. I know I've been getting strange emails running through to my accounts. The reason why I've got so many accounts is because, like I said, I do a lot of live streaming. Like I do a lot of live YouTube. Um, what you call? I do a lot of live YouTube shows. That kind of thing like that. Uh, Talk shows. Yes, I do a lot of comedy shows. Sometimes I before I go live, I compare in different costumes, which is me all the way through, guys. When I'm on live on YouTube or if I'm live on TikTok or Bigo, I've done different the clean shave, different costume cosplays like I do on TikTok. Where I'm in a different costume all the time, so it's hard to recognize me. Um, it's considered called talent. A lot of people do not see it that way. They just want to be control freaks, but we will not go there. Totally. Um, but yeah, sometimes I shave my hair down. I shave it down bald. Or sometimes I let it grow long. Sometimes yes, I've got facial hair. I've got a mustache. I got a bit of a beard. Sometimes I clean shave when if I'm doing TikTok, if I'm going into what you call cause theater, play theater character, yeah, I will clean shave. Um, Depending on what that costume character is. If yes, I wear wigs, and that kind of stuff. That wear pink shorts or shirt or whatever. Um, for a bit of a comedy thing, to make people laugh. That's why we're called Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live Jokers on Duty 2020. Even when it was regular Jokers on Duty, because it is like an air band lip sync kind of what you call amateur talent show live. Um, that kind of stuff like that. And I do all my own costumes, guys. I do my own costumes. I use what I normally wear as regular clothing. That I do buy secondhand clothes now and then because I have to, because anything brand new that you buy from the store will not fit me. I'm just so short. Um, Other than that, again, my props, I kind of make up my own. I make up my own TikTok props, everything else like that. Now, TikTok does have a shop that you can go in and do Amazon. Then you can order away and buy TikTok t-shirts. It's just TikTok on it, hats, everything else like that. They have their own gift shop, and and that kind of thing. You can purchase items from and that. I'm a volunteer broadcast amateur comedy entertainment show. Um, like there'll be times where we'll, like Halloween night this year is going to be way different than the live haunted house that everybody's used to. It's going to be just kind of like a like kind of be a like again probably going to be like 2010 that I started out with a regular video camera, and will be kind of be like a kind of be a comedy stand up comedy trivia joke show. Uh, that kind of question, game question joke shows type thing that everybody's used to, that everybody loves doing. Everybody likes laughing and getting a laugh out of. Um, I guess I'm fading in and out again. I hope I am not. Is See if we get any followers today. Even if I get one, that is great. Um, my wife's one. I can invite her now. Totally can invite her. Um, I don't want to invite myself. It's not live. Totally. Some of my old Facebooks, I just got the hackers cleaned out of there. I'm live. Don't walk across my camera. Okay. Don't that my camera would have picked that up on how far are you. They can hear you. Yeah, I heard you. Sorry about that, guys. Again, Caitlin Johnson. We got a man. She got a lot of accounts too, but you only need guys. You only need one account if you're not into the live social media, live streaming, and your videos are not taking up all your Facebook space. That's the only reason why I've got a lot of Facebook accounts is because I do a lot of film and editing. I do a lot of live Facebook feeds. I do a lot of live YouTube live social media shows and that kind of stuff like that. I'm not just like you guys know. I don't get into the wild shows like I don't do that. No, there's some people on here they do like they're actual bounty hunters. They do bounty hunting shows live where they actually run down actual criminals. I'm not that kind of show. I don't think I would actually have the guts to become one of those kind of shows. I'll tell you. I'd be on one the other way. I'd be too short for that. I'd get hurt physically, not emotionally. Physically. Yeah, at times I got the mouth. I got the strength and the temper for those to run those to be part of one kind of those shows. But it's just I don't have the height. Um, I wouldn't be able to face down these big these big muscular criminal guys or whatever. Um, I would suck at being a bounty hunter totally. Um, I'd be like a bounty hunter song and dance kind of comedy show. Uh, they sit there, look at these cooks will look at me and just burst out laughing because of my height. Um, That's why I said I'm too short. I can never ever be a bounty hunter or anything like that. I'll tell you. But like I said, it takes special people um, to do that kind of work, and a lot of brave people to do that work. There's one guy on here. He's 33. He's not that much taller than me, but again, he's probably a lot stronger, muscular wise than I would be, um, and that kind of thing. If he ever had to physically wrestle him to the ground, um, that's what I said. I'd probably be looking like a little munchkin bounty hunter from the land of Oz, type thing. I would be no good for that kind of profession. Totally. That's why I said those the people that are able to do that. You guys have got it good. I'll tell you. Um, That's why I said it takes special and brave people to do that, to be able to do that on an everyday basis. I tell you, and knowing that every hour, every moment, you're putting your life at risk, or you're risking your own life. Um, so again, like I said, guys, I am live twice. I'm just basically just having just a bottle of Coke. That's all I have in it today. Um, Again, keeping you guys updated. Rotary Village Fair is canceled this year, August 1st, a civic holiday weekend, uh, due to due to this COVID-19 pandemic. Um, Canada Day, also too. Canada Day, July 1st, has been canceled as well, um, due to the COVID-19 and physical distancing, social distancing. Um, so just to keep everybody all updated on that. That they all say sorry for the cancellation, but they had no choice. There was a decision that had to be made to keep the volunteers safe and to keep everybody safe during the stay-home orders, and keeping everybody safe during these challenging coronavirus COVID-19 times, and that kind of stuff like that. And they'll all see everybody in 2021, um, summer of 2021. So technically, anybody that was volunteers with the Rotary Village Fair this year, we all got these. We got this August holiday, civic holiday weekend at home off. So we get to stay home. Um, so nothing till 2021. Um, as because everything was all pre-canceled. So for 2020. So same with the shore to shore race run. But they did say that they will take the service clubs, like Optimist and people that are used to donating to them or whatever. They have an online system that you can go to their webpage, and you can pay through the webpage or whatever, your donations to their service club or whatever, or community donations to the Chambers of Commerce or whatever, for anything, if you're used to donating for stuff like that. Um, Even though that the main big events not happening this year, events are not happening this year. Um, but yeah, so that's what you can do. Um, so just wanted to, again, I just wanted to put that in my announcements, that kind of thing, so I keep everybody updated. Um, Anyhow, like I said, again, I'm live twice on YouTube Live. I'm also live on Facebook Live. Just in case we get any, if we get again, we got one follower watching there today. For some reason, they're not appearing up in the comment section, their name or whatever. But that is okay. Probably over time they will. Oh, it's for the afternoon. I've got no followers today on Facebook, and usually I do. Um, Also, to back here of coffee corner, guys. Coffee hour. Sometimes I have a few people here that come to visit. Sometimes we have a bit of a coffee club. We're not going to have is when we start being able to meet with friends again or whatever. I'm only going to cut down from the crowd that I used to have now, because of the social physical distancing pandemic times we're in. When people start being allowed to come back around or whatever. I've Even if it's just for the to go live with the coffee club, I'm only going to say 2 or 3 people, just to be on the safe side, because the maximum number is no more than 5. Um, yeah, like they're even saying too, is if the bars are when the bars are ready to reopen, they're going to be restricted to no more than 5 or 10 people, maximum. in the bar. So if there's only 5 people in the bar all night long, that's all that's allowed in all night long. They're not going to let anybody else in through the doors. Um, you know, depend whatever maximum for the social physical distancing number they're given. Um, they will be giving, I guess the government will be giving them a number on how many people that they're only allowed to have in the bar at a time. And if they say it's five, no more than 5 people, then that 5 people that are sitting their ass in the bar all night long, nobody else will be allowed to enter the bar, because of the social physical distancing. Because they will not be allowed to be like the way they used to be before this pandemic, before the shutdowns and lockdowns happened. Um, they're going to be strict. They'll be strict to a number that they're only allowed to have seated in there. Same with even when restaurants are ready to reopen. Now, people think they're going to reopen the same as they were before. No, when they're ready to reopen, they're going to be have given strict numbers that the dining room hall will be allowed no more than 5 to 10 people. Um, a maximum between 5 or 10. If it's not 10, it'll be only 5 people in a dining hall at a time. So, like I said, it is. So if those 5 people are sitting there till closing, till their closing time, they're sitting there 24 hours. There's 5 people there. No one else is allowed to enter the doors. The order probably won't be able to even order anything because of social physical distancing. They'll have to send somebody through into the drive-through with a car or something like that. Or they'll have to go to the door, ask what they want, and they will have to come out and serve them in the parking lot the way it used to be. Might as well get them roller skates. Go back to the 80s and 90s when the waitresses come rolling out on roller skates and brought your food out to you. Uh, I remember those days. They go back to before the time I was even born. Uh, but yeah, those. So technically, I guess we're seeing those times come back. Uh, out of it all. Um, I will be scheduling sometimes to do TikToks as well. Now I do what I do different. Like I said, guys, I do photo imaging, green screening, so I can project myself into my TikToks with a background green screen and that kind of stuff like that. And I do it all from home here. So technically, I'm at home. I'm not really traveling places. It just looks like I'm at these places, but I'm not. It is a green screen Photoshop effect. It's called trick photography. Um, you'd be surprised what kind of cool technology stuff I learned in high school by watching other other people around me when they picked up some few camera tricks. Um, and that kind of thing. Even and also do like I said, even when I was in Army and Air Cadets, even when I was giving you some survival tips on how to make your own homemade masks out of just regular bandanas, because they're better material. How to fold in a triangle twice and then roll it, measure it to your face, and then tuck the triangle piece underneath it, and then tie it around. Or you can even sew it up underneath. So if you don't like the hang, you can sew it up underneath. So it can make so you can actually make an actual mask with it. Different ways, or you can just leave it hanging, whatever your prerogative is of it. Um, so again, gonna see how we're gonna get. Pretty soon, I don't think my green screen's on here is even working on Facebook Live. Um, we got mask. We got Richard, William, Jesse. Heck yes. Got Larry. And we got more Caitlin Johnsons. I'll tell you. She must be really popular on Facebook. Um, and going down the list, we got Dave Nicholson, Osborne. He's probably at work today. Dean Del Mastro. I know him for years. Totally. He lives down in Peterborough. Like I said, I haven't been in Peterborough since 2000. Since I moved out there since 2012. I moved up here to Wyerton. Like it a lot better. Totally. A lot quieter. Well, at times it is quiet, but sometimes it's not quiet. Depends what part of Wyerton here you live. Like of course, I live downtown Wyerton, so technically I live in the old form of Wyerton, so technically the old Pioneer part. Technically at times we got rowdy people outside. Um, More so nowadays with this COVID-19 pandemic being shut at home. People going nuts, it's crazy. Um, a lot of people with anxiety, depression problems. More so, like I said, is the government's really caused a really big conspiracy. No, well, I can't say really call depression a conspiracy, but there's just a lot of there is people with mental health conditions that just can't be shut in, that are going totally ape shit and crazy. Um, there are people that are used to socializing with their friends or whatever, and they're just getting fed up and pissed off because they have to comply to social physical distancing because the laws now are charging people if they're caught socializing. And they're not out for essential needs. They're going out to socialize, or they try to sneak out to go socializing or whatever. Um, People are getting totally, and I can say it clearly. People are just getting pissed off with everything. Um, Especially if they're people that are artistic people that have special need people. If they're people with special needs or schizophrenia or mental health conditions. Um, you know the the kid, there's just some people you can't shut in, uh and like I said it is, um but the government's got all the shut down orders, stay home orders. um really not really thinking about people that have like special needs or people that may have mental health issues or problems, um that are getting, and some of these people are getting domestically violent. They're getting, they're attacking people for no reason. Even if you're walking down the street for essential need, you try to stay safe. They're like snapping at strangers for nothing, uh, going fucking ape shit on people, because they don't like being shut in. Um, they're getting they're approaching people, getting domestically violent. Um, how is that keeping the rest of the community safe? And yet, yeah, you're keeping your 6 feet apart, you're 2 meters apart. Everybody's complying to that, but a lot of these people, because they got mental health problems, they got schizophrenia. They're not keeping to these 6 feet, 20 meters. They don't give a shit. They're approaching strangers and getting totally domestically violent. This is why I said it is because they're mad because the government is shutting everybody in, and they're getting pissed off. And they're people with mental health disorders. They got anxiety. They got schizophrenia. Like they could literally approach you and kill you and not know it. And like if you're going out just to do to do your social shopping or whatever, essential shopping, they like you at your end. You're wearing a, you're like we wear a mask. Like I'm wearing a mask on my face when I go out for my essential needs. I don't go out anywhere. My wife goes out to do the grocery shopping. Essential needs she keeps to herself. Um, if I have to go out for anything, I keep to myself. I got a mask on my face when I go in public. I keep to myself. I keep the 6 feet, the 20 meters away. But these people that are domestically violent are the ones who do not keep themselves 6 feet away because they don't care. They're pissed off at the government, so they're snapping down. And they're crossing that line because they're mentally gone. They're mentally going in the head. Um, they're going crazy because everybody's being ordered to be shot in. Especially if their people are coming from vacation hotspots that have to self isolate for 14 days and they can't go anywhere. So, or for how long they say they're to. But I'm just using that as a truth and facts, guys, as an example. Um, that's why I said the government doesn't realize that there is people like that are CMHA needs that have a mental health disorder that you just can't shut in, um, which is leading into physical abuse. That the government's committing physical abuse, mental abuse. Um, and I guess they're not seeing it that way themselves that way. Um, it's just some of these people, if they're they're out if they're out out for a walk or whatever like that, like they're used to, they're fine. But in these times when everybody's being shut indoors, or they can't go nowhere because they come back from a vacation, but they have mental health problems. They're suddenly crazy. They got schizophrenia, or they're claustrophobic. Um, you know, you can't really shut them in. According to the CMHA. That's where their lawyers will get involved because our own liberal government is committing physical, mental abuse on these people because people are were forced to be shut in. Um, and these people are used to being shut in because they're coming out of institutions, they're coming out of mental hospitals, they're coming out of I don't like to say it, retardation hospitals. Um, because I know my own father used to work in one for years, and like he say too, you can't really shut these people in. Um, they're gonna go crazy no matter what. They're gonna break the distancing rules. They're gonna go crazy. They're gonna attack the innocent public, uh, just just because they've got a mental problem. um, like we are following the laws, the regulations, the emergency orders. Like I'm keeping the 6 feet away when I go out. I'm keeping the 2 meters apart. Like I'm supposed to. I wear a mask on my face. But if I'm walking by myself somewhere, these mentally crazy schizo people are are the ones that are breaking the distancing because they're fucking nuts. They're going fucking nuts. Um, I hate to tell you that it is true. Um, they can't handle being shut in. Um, like today, I'm not going to mention any names, but like today, you see a few of them out there. There was one guy out there today. I'm at home. I have my window open to get a little bit of fresh air. I hear a guy out there. He's got those syndromes. He's snapping on everybody. He's walking down the street, snapping and yelling his head off at everybody. He's going crazy. He's crossing the social distancing, invading other people's space. People that are keeping to the social distancing, was invading it. Uh, they're going. That's why I said these mental crazy people are going mentally nuts because they cannot be. They're the type of people that cannot be shut in. Um, this is what I say. So, like I said, like really, it's a lot of people are really not questioning. Our health department units are not really questioning the Trudeau government on really what they really realize what they're really doing to people at a mental level. Um, you know, uh, And also, too, you hear in the media about people injecting Chavex bleach into their body system to kill off a virus. No, that one that I know that's not funny. That's crazy. But these some of those people are even at a young age, like if even younger than me, even in their 20s or around my age category. I'm 39. Around my age category are dying off or killing themselves off. Some actually by suicide or homicide. Most of them, or most of them, or some of them are yeah, may actually got hit by the virus because they could have picked it up somewhere. I'm not knowing, but that's what I just wanted to share with you guys. Um, I don't think, I don't really think that our prime minister really understands. He thinks that everybody with a disability, everybody has the same disability. No, there's different disabilities. There is, like I said, there's people that have mental health issues. There is people that have schizophrenia. Hypochondriacs. There is people. There is people that can never ever be shut in. Um, because they become endangerment to everyday society. Um, you can't shut them in. Um, so like I said, they don't, in their mind, they don't know the difference between. They're not like me. They don't know the difference between, they're not like me that knows the difference between the 6 feet and the 2 meters, social physical distancing, um, and and going out just for essential needs, or going out for and stay or not going at all if it's not essential. They don't understand that. That doesn't cross their mind. They're seminally nuts. They're seminally gone in the head, and they're going more nuttier. I'm not like that. I might have uh, HADD. But like I said, I'm used to staying indoors because I do it all winter. But yeah, but at least I know how to keep my limits or keep myself under control. Well, you got people that again, I've never been hospitalized or institutionalized. Some of these people have been, and that's why a lot of these people cannot be shut in. They're totally, they're going wild on the general public because they're shut in, and they're blaming the general public because the government's shutting everybody in. They're getting domestically violent. Um, like I know it's going on in my neighborhood, right across the street. I know, I just heard it 5 seconds ago. So, like I said, I can see everything from my window. I live right downtown. I don't miss a thing down here. Totally. Um, he was a young guy, totally, and he was getting violent with a woman out there. Totally, because he didn't like being shut in, or something like that. I don't know what the issue was, but or he couldn't couldn't socialize with anybody or whatever. Um, that's why I said there is people that can't be shut in, um, because they're just mentally gone. They can't comprehend. I know I know I have an older sister who's like that. You can't shut her in, or she'll go ape shit on you. Totally. She'll get domestically violent if she wanted to. This is why I said so. I just wanted to put that in the truth and facts, or just address that issue. Um, everybody's just like as you guys know, that everybody that has a disability, they're all different disabilities that people have. A lot of our own. I don't think our own federal government even understands any of that. They try to compare people as all being the same or equal. You can't do that. You can't do that. You have to understand that people's disabilities are all different. Everybody's special needs are all different. Everybody is totally different from. There's some people with disability that are actually schizophrenic, are actually considered being schizophrenic. Um, And definitely with schizophrenics, you can't shut them in. They're not going to, yeah, of course, you're going to expect them never to listen to you, because they're in another world to begin with when they're after meds. They go, and they will go violently ape shit on you. Totally. Um, I know. I've got, like I said, my older sister's like that. When she's off her meds, I know there's a couple times I've got a surprise visit in the middle of the night by my own sister because she was off her meds when she was visiting my mom in Peterborough one time, before I moved there. I moved away from there when just after I got married. Boom. Somehow she climbed through a window and popped up in my apartment. Uh, she's fucking nuts. I tell you, they're in a different world. Um, so that's just an example. That's what I'm saying. It's just some people you can't shut in. It is considered as being physical. What you call physical, uh, mental abuse, in general. So I just wanted to address that, totally. Even though that wasn't supposed to be part of my topic here. Again, I'm not doing it to cut down our government. I think our government's great or whatever. I can't say they're great. I can't put them really on a high pedestal. Nobody ever does. But I know they're just trying to keep us safe. But they're going the wrong. I think in a way, in one way they're going the right way about it, and in the opposite way they're going the wrong way about it. They're not really sitting with these people, and actually try to understand where some of these people are coming from. They've never actually, they're dictating from, like, for an example, in the United States, they're dictating from the White House. They're dictating from Ottawa. But they've never actually spent the time to spend the day to sit with some of these people to understand what their illness, how bad their mental illness really is like, or they've never had the time to sit with an actual schizophrenic, and even spend the day with them to understand, on how bad conditions they have, mental conditions they have. Um, it is, like I said, there's some people. You're just asking if the government, it's good they have the stay home orders and that kind of thing, but with some people, it doesn't work because people that have that got special needs, or people that have got, that are mentally gone in the head, that have been exposed and into institutions their whole entire life, or used to be, have been shut in, you know. Um, are so used to be shutting in instant institutions, uh, they feel the same things happening. They feel a threat that the same things happening over again to them, and they're going crazy, totally going crazy. Um, and our government representatives have never ever sat with these people ever to understand their mental capacity, or their illness. Um, that's what I said. That's why they tell you guys, to everybody, to stay safe. And if you have to go out for essential needs only, go out for essential needs only. You don't go out to socialize. Don't go out for non-essential stuff. Just go out for essential grocery shopping to get, if you need to pick up cough syrup or whatever, if you figure you're ever going to need it, to get your groceries. Doctor's appointments, if he's letting you in one at a time or something like that, or she. Or if you have to go see, or if you're somebody who's just got out of prison, out of the jail system, you got to go see a probation officer. Those are classified essential needs. You don't go out for any non-essential stuff, and that's why they tell you to keep 6 feet away, 2 meters apart, to keep you safe. Because some of these crazy people that are mentally gone, that have schizophrenia, when they're off their meds and they're out, they could be out all hours of the day, all hours of the day, all hours of the night for non-essential reasons, and they cross the line into people like our space, that is complying to the social distancing orders. They don't. They literally cross the freaking line, themselves, and they start fighting. because they hear voices in their head or they're going mentally fucking nuts. Totally, because they're off their meds. Or they can't get their meds because for some reason the pharmacy can't get them because there's not enough. And some of these people going crazy. That's why I said that's why they always tell you guys to always stay safe as much as possible. Um, that kind of. I'm not saying that to put anybody down. Like I said, I've had when I was growing up, I had, like I said, I had a mother that was that crazy. Um, she passed away in 2017 of Huntington's. But then I've got an older sister, like I said, biological sister that is a schizophrenic, and if she is forced to be shut in, she'll go fucking nuts, totally. I've seen it with my own eyes. Trust me, I know what she's like. I know what people like her are like. When they go crazy, they go, yoo-hoo! They go crazy. They can literally murder you and none, and you wouldn't know what hit you. Um, that's how dangerous they can be if they're off their schizo pills. Totally. This is why I said, guys. This is this. That's why I said like our government or our federal government is not understanding the some of these type of people what they're really or how bad their illness really is. Um, you know. With when it comes coming down to the shut-in orders. Um, that kind of thing. There's just some people you just can't shut in their homes. They're gonna go. They're gonna go. It's gonna cause them to go mentally crazy, nuts, violent, turn violent on an innocent bystanders like myself. Totally. They don't realize what they're doing. Um, or how bad their mental capacity really is. Um, like I said, they're too busy dictating um, from their House of Parliament. They're not actually spending a day or taking these people out for a coffee and sitting and actually talking to them and getting to know them and understanding their kind of disability or their kind of their illness that they suffer with. Um, they're not taking the time to sit with them and try to reach out to them. They're too busy trying to dictate emergency orders after emergency orders from the White House or from Parliament Hill here in Canada. And they're just saying, "Oh yeah, we'll just shut everybody in." Well, you can't with some people. You can't do that because they have mental health problems, and they've been shut in all their lives in hospitals, institutions. Some of them for years have been shut into prisons. Um, you know, uh, they can't cope in society. Um, if they're shut in, like because to them it brings back bad flashbacks to them or memories of the institutions that they were uh, confined to when they were younger, uh, if they were in any, or it brings back bad memories from the mental hospital that they were in. So, like I said, it's really, really that's where I think that's where Justin's really got a big concern is. I think he's really got to really think things through next time we ever have any of these emergency orders or pandemics. Really, I know it hit us unexpectedly, but and he's trying to keep everybody safe. I understand that, but before saying, before putting down the stay-home orders, which is good, which is understandable. Like people like me, we follow them, but he's got to stop to think that there's people that are so used to being institutionalized that are schizophrenics that just can't be shut in. Um, and he's got to work out some type of staff. Got to work out for those people if he's gonna expect them to be shut in their homes during any of these times that ever happen. Because the government gives these orders, I think the next time he should really arrange some type of support help. Well, I think he's slowly doing that too now. I think he's starting to realize a lot. Um, just by going through these pandemics or worldwide, really think about you know um, one-on-one needs that they're going to need. That they're just people that cannot be just shut in and abandoned. Um, that you can't expect that they're going to stay in. They're going to do whatever they want. They're going to go wherever they want, and they probably don't realize if something happens, they end up killing themselves. They probably don't realize and probably don't care. And that kind of stuff like that. So, like I said, guys, it is be careful that also too, like that our governments are not getting into any type of physical or mental health abuse of any kind, because does not look good on our leaders right now. Totally. Um, and I'm not good with like I said, I'm never good with um, um, good with what we call public speaking or whatever you call it. Um, you know, public speaking or public speeching. I'm not always good with that. I'm because the fact that um, sometimes when I talk, I have a bit of a speech impediment. I stutter. Sometimes I can't help repeating myself. I've had, I've like I said, growing up as a kid, it is. I've dealt with bullies where I have gotten physically beaten up. Um, I had my wife had roommates one time. Right after we got married, when we were living on Highway 28. That's all I'm going to say. And I got physically beaten up 7 times on a hardwood concrete floor. And I suffered a little bit of brain damage, a little bit, and 2 fractured ribs. So, like I said, it is, but that was all dealt with. But I'm not going to get too much into that. But totally. I just want to do a. I just wanted to address that now. Like if anybody, like I said, like I said, if this reaches out to people, gives people an understanding, especially some of our politician leaders, that's fine. If they blow farts at it, don't bother me any. Don't bother me any. What? Not a bit. Um, like like I said, but like I said, because my apartment that I live in is right lives overlooks downtown. I live in the downtown core. Yes, it's every day. It's gonna be wild down here, totally. No matter where you live, small town, whatever. I live downtown. So if I basically you live down in a downtown apartment above the downtown main street. Yes, you're for a neighborhood that I thought was quiet. Um, William Street ain't so quiet, apparently, because there's a little shack apartment across the way from me. That is not so quiet. Um, Behind the flower shop, I tell you, it is. Like I said, it is. Uh, it's getting too rowdy, totally too rowdy, driving me nuts, totally. But yeah, but I always do the smart thing and that kind of thing. Me personally, I never go out unless I really have to go out. Um, But because we have a little dog, my wife takes the dog out for a walk, and because the dog it's an essential need. The dog has to go around the block to do her business. She can't do it in the house because, like I said, the landlord won't go for that. Um, you know, so that is an essential need. She has to take the dog for a walk. Um, you know, if you got to take your dog for a walk, that is essential. The dog has to go for its walk. It's got to do its business. Because if you're renting an apartment or whatever, and no matter if you're in challenging times or what, the dog goes on your carpets, and and your neighbors complain on you. Boom, you can lose your apartment. You get kicked out. Um, so that's why I said I always keep, like I said, I always keep my carpets clean, every day. Keep them clean. Keep the floors disinfected. I disinfect the whole entire place from top to bottom. Keep the dishes clean. That's what I said. I open the windows, get the air flowing. I got incense burners in here. Uh, Incense waxes going. You know, you make it smell nice. Let the air flow. Open the windows. Um, so I can still get my summer fresh air, uh, even not by going out. So that way it is not I'm not cooping in carbon dioxide. So I'm still by staying at home. I'm still keeping myself healthy, um, as much as I can. And I'm just open a few windows. Now, if I got to go out anywhere, if I got to go with my wife to help do any of our bank because she helps me with my banking and that kind of stuff like that, I do wear a mask on my face. If Definitely, you go into stores, you have to wear masks on your face, or they will not let you in. If you don't have a mask on your face, you cannot enter any stores. Um, it is becoming mandatory too that if you're walking around downtown without a mask on your face, it's a criminal. It is considered as during these times. It is actually considered as a criminal offense. Um, it is you can be charged. You could be picked up or even arrested at the police officer's discrepancy. Um, you're gonna go missing. You're gonna be raptured very quickly. If you're caught walking around downtown with no mask on your face, um, especially during these times. Um, it is they made it by law mandatory in other provinces here in Canada, so all across Canada. So like I said, it's going to hit Ontario too. So like I said, by the middle of this week, if it'd be mandatory if you're not wearing a mask in public, your face is not covered in public. You're not keeping If people are not keeping their 6 feet or 2 meters apart, social distancing. People can go missing. The police are going to start picking them up. Um, especially for going into a store with no mask on. Like my wife and I, we had to get some essential foods, buy some essential stuff on Friday. What was it, Friday there? From the dollar store, we went in there. We there was only three of us people in there with masks on our face. There was me and my wife, and there was some other lady. Then there was there was another lady that walked in, and she did not have a mask on her face. Um, I don't know how she got into the store, but if she began stores, she should have been kicked out because she did not have a mask on her face. Um, that's why I said it is mandatory that you have to wear a mask when you enter a store or walking down a public street. Now, if you're in your car, you don't have to wear a mask in your own private car or vehicle. That's different, because if you're by yourself in your vehicle, or people that you live with in your vehicle, um, then your car or vehicle is like being self-isolating in your home. Um, you technically classified as being staying at home, but you're in your car. You're in your car. Um, but again, if you've got other people, like I said, it depends on how many people you have in the car. If you got people in your car, and that kind of stuff like that. I think this physical distancing same thing applies to uh, driving people that don't live with you in your car, that kind of thing like that. Um, but in cases like that, if you got more than 5 people in your car or whatever, when you're not supposed to during these times, because of social physical distancing, then yeah, you'd have to. Then yeah, it's understandable you have to put a mask on your face. Uh, totally. Um, but yeah. Um, but yeah, so I just wanted to do these lives. Now you guys can. I know a lot of people ain't are probably not watching today. That's okay because sometimes I get followers, sometimes I don't get many followers. But you can always watch the replays to these. Not a problem. Like I said. So again, just again, a little bit of truth and facts for you guys today on another serious topic. Pretty soon we will get into some of the comedy. We're going to get back into some of the comedy stuff that everybody likes, like probably the stand-up comedy. Kind of turned my childhood into kind of comedy session, stand-up comedy session, whatever. Um, Only time I get to joke about my childhood, I do that all the time. I figured why not put it on the camera. Um, Also, too, for TikTok, I am going to be making some sock puppets. Everybody loves those old sock puppets, and that kind of stuff like that because it's got awesome material on TikTok, awesome audio that I can use. Um, that kind of stuff like that. Again, we're gonna have like crazy suicide, kind of what I call a crazy suicide. Um, Not physically suicide where we're going to kill ourselves, not like that. Don't think that way. What I'm talking about is suicide karaoke nights. And once my wife, she's thinking about getting a, she know she's thinking about looking around buying another tablet. Now, if she buys another tablet, I will have a third camera set up in here. Um, Not a problem. So that way the other room will actually have a that way I have a camera so I can do the we just dance and that for you guys. More or less comedy kind of session with the we have we Nintendo gaming nights and get YouTube working on that as well. Um, so that'd be totally awesome on that one. So that way it is. I'll be able to actually to be able to access that as well. Um, just so you guys know, again, I make my own costumes for these live comedy shows for Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live. Yes, I do. I do wear wigs. I clean shaved. Yes, around New Year's time, guys, we kind of do like a song and dance number. Now this year is not going to be like what I did on Vivo last year. I think that was the last New Year's for that. I think starting this New Year's is going to be different, totally different. I think we're going to go back to the 2010 style, um, where it's just going to be a mixture. We're going to try to see if I can get a mixture of everything in there, and possible. Also, the other computer would be great because if I'm live on YouTube on this one, I can DJ music from the other computer. Not a problem. So, like I said, it is also too, guys. Even though the big events for Canada Day is not operating. Wyerton Rotary Village Fair is not operating this year. Um, who says you cannot go buy your happy juice and celebrate Canada Day at home from home? Um, and that I know for Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live. Now, normally the Optimist Club, when they have the big event at Canada Day, when it's up and running every year, runs Canada Day down at the park. Well, that's not operating this year, so sorry guys, no Midnight Blue Rodeo. I'm going to puzzle and do it. Do the celebrate. I guess I'm going to do a bit of a Canada Day celebration with just myself because of the social distancing, whatever. Right here live on Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live. So it's going to be done differently. Um, I will probably buy a case of Happy Juice, um, and some red food coloring, and we're gonna go live on YouTube. You're gonna YouTube it, um, and I will we'll do a bit of a on live celebration to for in honor of Canada Day. If you can see, I've got red and white. Uh, Technically, if you look up back there, it's kind of hard to see, um, see the Canadian flag up there, so you guys can get that in the film. Um, I used to have another one. Again, another one. Uh, was okay. Fridge there. Right again. Again, I got to hang some stuff up. But yeah, so getting it kind of getting things kind of looking kind of good in here. So get it nice looking. Again, it's a little bit gourmet looking here. So again, like I said, this is not a bedroom anymore, guys. This is my live studio room area where I do my live streaming. Also to my live studio. I don't think I'm going to be changing anything around anymore. Just the living room, so it can be camera presentable. My Christmas trees are still up, but they're decorated with to do with Canada Day, um, kind of moving plugs around, that kind of stuff like that as well. You can see also too. Again, it's a bit of a movie library in here as well, and also too to be when I go back live, Vigo, there'll probably be a couple of movie nights, whatever. Um, so we can basically do whatever. Basically, we can with Vigo, YouTube Live only with music and movies, video gaming. Um, but Facebook Live we can't strictly because Facebook Live is not equipped for that. But like the other platforms are. Um, Again, let my hair grow in long again, guys. You can see it's growing in quite nice. I will dye it. Back to its original color. Now I got so used to cutting it and shaving it. I don't think I'm gonna do that anymore. I'm just gonna let it grow in, dye it, let it grow long. I said that last year with the shift. Definitely, I don't think I'm gonna kind of cut it because I want to hide my monkey ears. They stick out too much. Um, so basically, those are some of the updates. I am going to bring back once I am able to buy another table. Um, I'm going to set it up in here. We're going to have a bit of a chess game going, just regular chess. Again, like I said, it's not going to be the live haunted house anymore. We're going to kind of rotate those Halloween shows differently. I will be starting those soon again, guys. I will be getting out the flip cards, but it won't be the haunt. It won't. Just the haunted house won't be attached to it, like it is. You guys are used to seeing the live spooky haunted house. We're not going to be doing that this year because of the way this pandemic is going. We don't want to scare people. But I will be buying Halloween decorations, and I will be decorating here and there. Getting some new Halloween lights to put up, and getting some stuff up on the walls and make it kind of look nice, and that kind of stuff like that. So it looks like kind of like a gourmet coffee movie lounge area, more or less. No, again, no, the couch will be coming in here totally. I think they're going to leave the couch out of here because I don't have enough room. I just barely have to make enough room for another TV in the corner. If I want to put a video game in there or set up the living room with the other TV, probably out there with the other one because it's bigger space. Um, but yeah, tomorrow is I might be later getting on tomorrow because tomorrow I'm doing a big doing is disinfectant day. So technically, I'm going to be vacuuming, shampooing rugs,
mopping in behind appliances, that kind of stuff like that. Pulling the fridge and stove out, getting everything all cleaned up. Counters, keeping the counters clean, getting in behind there to sweep out and mop, disinfect everything. Um, so it is going to be a big disinfectant clean day, totally. Um, so I'll be later coming on tomorrow. I hope everybody's enjoying these sessions. I don't know if there's any commenters coming in at all to comment in the chat box. Guys, you can come in the live chat box. You're welcome to come in the chat live box, guys. It is, don't be strangers. So, like I said, guys, you're welcome to come on in and chat. Same with Facebook Live, guys. You guys see me live, feel free to pop in. Sometimes if I don't know, you don't always get notification I'm live, or you can turn on your notifications to let you know when I'm live. Facebook will let you know when I'm live. Same with YouTube. Feel free to come on in and leave your comments, chat below, and that when I'm live. That kind of stuff for that. You can privately message me later. Not an issue on that one. So, so like I said, guys, again, we will be having our coffee hours. There's sometimes our incensors back here will be on. It's just getting it to smell nice. Getting it kind of a nice office, but kind of a nice live stream office space. I'm so glad I don't have this extra bedroom anymore because too many people are treating my home like it's a hotel. I don't mind them staying 1 or 2 nights, but it's just some people they come here, they take advantage of it and they got to sleep here every night. It is like I said, it is like I said. So again, my wife and I were just down to the 1 bedroom. We don't have the guest bedroom anymore, but the only person that I don't mind coming over to spend the night is my brother. That's fine. I can understand that he is a special need person, so I can understand that. And he's family. So, like I said, that's different. But there's too many people copying him that is just doing it because they know he comes here to visit, and when he in that, and there's too many people that are just doing it because they see him doing it. It's like monkey see, monkey do. I'm getting sick of that. It's like they figure they see him coming over to visit and they know he's in town for the weekend or whatever, small town. That kind of thing. Then after he goes home, then like I said, there's a few people that have been trying to stay the night here. Now I don't mind them staying 1 or 2 nights, maybe one night or whatever. I didn't mind that, but then considering they don't take advantage of it every night, but they get to a point they're doing it every single night to the point they don't ever go home. This is what I said. Like I said, it's and they have their own apartments. That's what I said. Or they live right across the street. This is what I said. So, like I said, it's different if I have. It's different if it's like somebody from out of town, and that is different. Um, but to visit for a weekend from out of town, that's different. But people that live in town here, like you got your own apartment here, you live in town here, go the fuck home. Like holy shit, uh, you know, this ain't no fucking hotel. Uh, we got lots of them down here when they're open. Book yourself your own room there. Uh, you know, but yeah. Um, But yeah, so like I said, based on truth and facts. I'm live. Show me later.
It's the second part.
Okay, send it to me.
Do it.
I can't. Oh, I'm live.
There's two of them there.
Okay, shush, quiet. Yeah, I'll be with you, back with you guys in a minute, guys. No, I had to send something from my wife's phone to mine. No problem. I hope I got it. And I'm kind of go, and I'm gonna go check that out as well. Um, but yeah, get that out of there. Also, too, if there is people out there too, if you're starting into live social media live on Facebook, and you want some wacky, cool names for your show title, if you want to call yourself a fancy show title name like I do, go through a dictionary and start picking out names that you feel that might suit you, might suit your show, what you want to call yourself. If you have trouble creating up a name or whatever. It is called, again, any Canadian Journal Dictionary. This is a student dictionary. Any Canadian dictionary has names. That's why I probably get, that's how I scrabble my names out of stuff. Unscramble them and use to, again, get good names out of the dictionary for show titles. Everything from, for an example, I'm gonna give you one that there's lots in here that I could have names I could have used instead of Celtic Gypsy Warriors. I kind of like Celtic Gypsy Warriors. Jokers on Duty is that the kind of cool ring to it. I wouldn't use this one, guys, but I would laugh my head off if somebody actually on Facebook Live uses this as a show title. Come, no, that wouldn't sound good for your show. But there's idiots out there that would use it. It's in the dictionary. There's competitive, confederacy, confusion, consumer, consent, contrast, convention. A lot of these different names, guys. Cool, conventional, cooler, and you can always add names to it too as well. They make wonderful, funny names, guys. Totally. There's coconut, cross-eyed, this distribution, document, here's another one, guys. Downstream, dramatically. So if you guys need, guys, if you guys need help and you guys are wanting to get into social media, even on TikTok, and you're thinking of a show title name for yourself, guys, to call yourself, to air as a TV show on Facebook Live or YouTube Live. You live in town here, friend. You got to turn that down. The TV.
It's not even going.
Oh, okay. I thought it was going. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Come see me, guys. I've got a dictionary. Or if you have trouble going through the dictionary, picking out a name, I've got a dictionary here too. So, Mr. Bell, when you go live on Facebook Live or TikTok, and you want to create a show name since you've been thinking of, and that way you can create your own name for your own TV show. Not other people, not taking other people's names. Uh, comes when you can visit again. Come see me, and I will help you pick a name that will suit you. That will suit your shows. Again, there's a lot of them to pick from. Inbrant, the Lobber. Hi-Fi, hives. There's a lot in the dictionary, guys. There is a lot names. You can go through the whole entire dictionary, look at the definition of them. You can actually put, like I do, put like 3 names together. But you can pick words from different parts of the dictionary, more or less, and if you're doing your live social medias or whatever. From home or whatever, or doing volunteer work from home with live social media, and you need help picking names, I'm the guy to come to see because I'm good at making up TV show title names that other people probably will not think of. Again, you're going to go through the dictionary is the best place to get them from. They always encourage you that probably when you're in high school is knucklehead, use the dictionary. So like I said, so you guys can see that. Then you can create your own through TikTok and create. If you're on TikTok or you join TikTok, and create your own kind of ads for your TV show. Again, if you post them through TikTok, you're creating your own advertisement. So you can actually got cool audio music. You can go YouTube, you go Facebook, live whatever apps you're on, Instagram. And you in writing you put in the name of your show. You can pick an audio music that's going to advertise that show. And once you do that, guys, you do actually have to make an effort to go live on your live social medias, because then that's how you'll get your followers, and that kind of stuff like that. Also, too, when you put down that you're on Facebook Live, make sure underneath Facebook Live, put what name under those advertisements that you're under. So people know what name to follow you at. So that way when they can search you and look you up, they can find you. That kind of thing. So again, cough, kind of bit of a cough, kind of bit of coffee, kind of doing a bit of a coffee club type thing. Also, too, I could clean up my tray there. Hopefully, I don't break anything this time accidentally. So thank you guys so much for tuning on in. I'm just going to shut again. I will come live again later. And we're just going to this one here. Oh, lost that one anyways. Good, perfect timing. Hope that I never got a chance to post that one yet on Facebook. I guess Facebook was I just ran out of time, just in time to go off live. We got Mr. Foggy TV now it's gonna screw up. I'm gonna fix that later. Hopefully stuff posted. I'll let that sit for a while because I am not resetting that 24/7. That's becoming stupid. That phone. I got to keep resetting everything. Totally. But at least the Facebook Live went off in perfect timing. I didn't even get a chance to share that, but I would have loved to. But I know with Facebook, it's good that way. It shares itself. But with YouTube, it don't. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for joining me on Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live Jokers on Duty 2020. I will also too. I'll be taking a bit of an inventory day or a planning day to plan 2021. Slowly, bit by bit. Again, like I said, my shows are based are doing kind of doing well. So again, we like to do a lot of that. We do a lot a lot of scripting. So same with a lot of the live streamers don't do scripting. They just pop on like a genie out of a lamp. What do you want? Type deal. So like I said, well, not us. We do things different. We try to keep to a script as well. So as well. So we're half and half. We're half by scripting, half by whatever topic decides to come out that day. To have a topic on. Now Halloween, like I said, guys, Halloween. There's not going to be the live haunted house anymore. It's going to be kind of just a Halloween decorations. Kind of be a stand-up trivia night. I will get my suits all washed up so that way, guys. I will be on the Joker's Corner nights, or even if it is going to be if I'm hosting the Suicide Crazy Karaoke nights on here from my home here of Canada Day. I will be dressed up in a suit, guys. Yes, I do. When I'm on live camera, a lot of people don't like it. Well, too bad. This is live social media. Same with TikTok. Especially if I go into a cause theater play, or if I cosplay theater characters on TikTok. I do costume settings. I dress up or whatever. It's called talent. Okay, people do have it. People are born with it. People do share it. That's why people are talented different ways, because talent is a God-given gift to share. Not about half the stuff I hear today that people are sharing. No, just kidding. So anyhow, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live. Have a great day. Like I said, don't do something I wouldn't do. And this was your Celtic Gypsy Warriors Live 2020 Junkers on Duty. And everybody have a great day. And bye, Felicias. Have a great day.